Hello and welcome once again to Akron Law. This video is to give you a brief overview of what you can find in the Student Center of My Akron. The first thing you do is open a web browser, type uakron.edu to get to the University of Akron website, and then click on My Akron at the top of the page. There you'll want to enter your UANet ID, which is the beginning of your zips.uakron.edu email address, and then you'll want to enter your password. If you do not yet have a password, you need to call the IT help desk at this number right here. If you do have a password, go ahead and type that in and log in. And inside My Akron, you'll want to go to the My Experience tab and then click on the Student Center. When you're in the Student Center, you'll see there's academics, finances, personal information, and admissions. But for most of you, you are already starting law school, so you don't have any admissions. We will look first at the academics section. The first tab, Search, we will cover in a different video on how to enroll in your law classes. And Enroll is also covered under that. If you go to My Academics, you'll see where you can view your degree progress report. And the What If report is generally for those who are considering changing their major in undergrad. Another point of interest here is you can run an unofficial transcript to see your grades, and you also can request your official transcript. You can request enrollment verification. Sometimes that's needed for financial aid. And when it comes time, you can apply for graduation right here under the My Academics tab. Now, we'll go back to the Student Center. The next section is the finances. You can take a look at your account and do an inquiry. It starts with the Summary tab that shows a summary of the charges that are due. And if you can see here, there's a Make a Payment tab, Sign up for a payment plan, and if you want to authorize your parents' access, you can do so there. There's a tab to show all of your activity, and if you want to see it all, you can click View All right there, and it will show you all of your activity as a student. The next section is Charges Due, which is similar to the summary. If you've made any payments, which Josephine student has not made any yet, and you can also look at pending financial aid, and Josephine has no pending financial aid because she's really not a real person. Alrighty, so we go back to the Student Center. And the third section is personal information. And as these links show, you can fill in emergency contact information, and you can edit that information or you can delete it. And you also can choose the primary emergency contact. Here, you can go to the Addresses tab and type in your addresses if they differ from one another. For names, you'll see how your name shows in the system. And this will come into play when it gets ready for graduation. You'll want to make sure your name is how you want it to show on your diploma. Phone numbers, again, you can either delete or choose the preferred phone number and fill in any phone numbers that you want added to the system. The same with email addresses. You always want to have your zips.uakron.edu email as the preferred, because that is what we will always use when we email you from the law school. That's about it. That's your brief overview of the Student Center in my Akron. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at lawstudentaffairs